My name is Ayisha Malik and I'm the author of Sofia Khan is Not Obliged. Sofia Khan is Not Obliged follows the life and travails of a 30-something hijabi who works and lives in London, and she's decided to swear off men because she's just broken up with her boyfriend who wanted her to live with his parents and a hole in the wall. She thought that wasn't suitable for her. She goes into work one day and her boss suggests that she writes a Muslim dating book, and so she is reluctantly launched into a life of dates, which is exactly what she wanted to avoid. On top of which she has her family nagging her to get married, obviously because she's Pakistani. It basically is a year of her life of dating and what happens when you are forced to do something you don't want to do, and sometimes what happens when you meet someone who perhaps wouldn't be a consideration at all in terms of marriage and dating. I wrote the book because being an avid reader, I felt that there was a lack of Muslim heroines in literature. I wanted to tell another story about Muslim lifestyle, one that wasn't hijacked by the media and about ISIS and Al-Qaeda and all that. And I wanted it to be a story about a normal girl living in London, in the city that she loves, and she just happens to also be Muslim, and she just happens to also wear a scarf. I don't feel that we have that right now in literature, and it's about time we started, so that's why I wrote the book. On and off, it took me about a couple of years to write, giving myself 6-week breaks in between. I tend to go through peaks and troughs, so I can write anything from like 3,000 words a day for a week and then just not write for 6 weeks. You know, she's a 30-something hijabi in London, so obviously I've drawn a bit from my own experiences, but she's very much a fictional character, and actually a lot of the things that she experiences are stories that I've heard or my friends have told me about, and I ended up just compiling all these stories and fitting them into one character and the events that happen in her life, just because some things are just too ridiculous not to include in literature, and because you know, it's real life. So I wanted to portray a very real aspect of the way Muslims live and date in London nowadays. Feel free to get in touch with me on Twitter, that's my handle, and I really hope you enjoy the book. Post-Ramadan stroke hole-in-the-wall resolutions. Give up smoking. Especially when Hannah says some Islamic scholars say it's haram. Haram is just harm without an extra A. Knowledge is so inconvenient sometimes.